Cole Palmer was thought to be too small to make it in professional football and never convinced Pep Guardiola, but he has since found a new home under Mauricio Pochettino at Stamford Bridge, where he is shining and currently the best player on the struggling Chelsea team. So what exactly are his strengths, and how did a player deemed not worthy by Guardiola manage to break through the ranks and even play for the England national team? Youth matches featuring Manchester City consistently draw a diverse crowd of onlookers, including scouts, managers, coaches, and parents. And on one particular afternoon, something caught the attention of those observing from the sidelines: 14-year-old Cole Palmer. Several notable aspects distinguished Cole Palmer: his exceptional technique and technical prowess, as well as a remarkable tactical awareness uncommon for someone of his age and beyond his football skills. What stood out was the oversized light blue jersey he wore. It hung lower beneath the waist compared to others, and its sleeves were wider and longer. It may be hard to believe now, at the age of 21 and standing at 6 feet 2 inches, but Palmer was consistently one of the smallest players in both Manchester City's and England's youth teams. Cole's first tournament was an under-14s tournament at Warwick University, where he excelled for City and won Player of the Tournament. He was later invited to join the England youth teams at under 15. Nevertheless, according to some City coaches, the height disparity combined with the fierce competition in Manchester City's academy posed a challenge for Cole Palmer. Assessment in the realm of football is subjective, and while certain coaches criticized his shooting ability from the edge of the box, others acknowledged the finesse with which he handled the ball, the nuances of its trajectory, the timing, and the reasoning behind each shot. Kevin Betsy notes, "Perhaps the action might not be effective in that moment, but it is about intention." Deprived of the option to rely on sheer physical strength, Palmer had to devise clever strategies to retain possession, utilizing his small stature intelligently. And he learned to comprehend and manipulate his center of gravity, a skill that significantly influences his playing style today. The knowledge and skills instilled in Palmer originated from his father during sessions on patches of grass at Holly Edge and East Avenue Park, not far from their Wythenshawe residence, when Palmer was a mere 5 years old. Like most children, Palmer was eager to set up impromptu goals and spend the day shooting. However, his father, Jermaine, a renowned figure in pub football, would consistently launch the ball high in the air for Palmer to control and protect repeatedly. Jermaine's advice to his son was clear, as he told him there's no point trying to shoot if you can't keep hold of the ball in the first place. Still, coaches at City were seriously considering not offering him a scholarship contract ahead of his under-16 year, until Jason Wilcox, at the time City's academy director and now Southampton's director of football, stepped in. He believed in him massively, and as the overarching decision-maker, he was able to keep him at the club. He could see the long-term potential. Sometimes the performance wasn't there, even with the national setup, but City believed long-term he'd turn out to be the player he's become. However, this was not going to be the case, as a major change in Palmer's career was on the horizon. And he really did have a role for the English champions, albeit a small one. The attacker made 41 appearances for Pep Guardiola's men, scoring 6 goals and providing 2 assists. But the strange thing about him is that he was actually a fan of rival Manchester United when he was a boy, despite going on to be in Manchester City's books for 15 years. Palmer was pictured in a Red Devils shirt as a youngster and has now revealed he idolized Wayne Rooney when he was growing up. But Cole's career at City was coming to an end, and in August 2023, he would move to London and play for Chelsea. The realization that Cole Palmer was bidding farewell to Manchester City and the familiar surroundings he had known for the past 15 years truly hit him when he sat in his car, preparing to drive away from the club's City Football Academy training facility for the last time. The following day marked the beginning of a journey to London, where he would join a new club and embark on an entirely different life. He was 200 miles away from home, and unlike many of his peers striving to make their mark at Premier League clubs, and should be on Manchester except for holidays and away games. An important phone call with Mauricio Pochettino, Chelsea's head coach, played a decisive role in convincing Palmer that this move was the right decision. Nevertheless, the moment was undeniably surreal. During Palmer's early teens, his father used to joke that his son, small in stature but rich in technical skill, only needed a manager like Pep Guardiola to take charge at City for everything to fall into place. In 2016, Guardiola did assume control at City, but the anticipated perfect synergy between them, as foreseen by Jermaine, did not materialize. Palmer's near miss during the scholarship years served as a catalyst, propelling him to intensify his efforts, train with greater dedication, and persist in the demanding environment of academy football at a club where financial resources are limitless. Supported by his family, described as very humble by one source who knows them, Palmer's work ethic, coupled with that extraordinary growth spurt, propelled him ahead of his teammates, and soon Guardiola had him training with the first team. Or perhaps the way Palmer used his newfound confidence to ask his manager for more game time rubbed Guardiola the wrong way. He spoke of wanting to stay and show what he could do. Palmer had become only the second player to score in the Super Cup and the Community Shield in the same year. A niche achievement, sure, but the other player was Michael Owen. He believed his case was strengthened by being a key player when England won the Euro Under-21 Championship in July. When news of Cole Palmer's move emerged, opinions were divided and debates ensued. Was this a case of City letting a promising talent slip away? Or had Chelsea potentially overpaid for an inexperienced young footballer? The uncertainties remain. Despite the early stages of his 7-year contract, Mauricio Pochettino has already been impressed by Palmer's exceptional work rate and football intelligence, according to sources. In a noteworthy performance against Arsenal, where Palmer, alongside Conor Gallagher, played a crucial role in disrupting the flow of the previous season's Premier League title challengers, Pochettino deployed him as a striker. Although primarily used on the right wing to cut inside on his favoured left foot, Palmer showcased his versatility. During the Arsenal game, Pochettino instructed Palmer and Gallagher to stifle the options of Arsenal's centre-backs when they had possession, a draw only through 2 late goals in a match Chelsea was expected to lose. In another noteworthy appearance against Aston Villa, coming off the bench for 22 minutes, Palmer made more successful passes in the attacking third and created more chances than any of his teammates. While Palmer identifies himself as an attacking player, his versatility is evident as he has played as a striker, winger, number 10, and even a deeper-lying central midfielder for England during the Under-21 European Championship victory. Pochettino values Palmer as an excellent link player, appreciating his ability to play in midfield and understanding of the game, which complement his attacking abilities, and the manager also recognizes Palmer's unpredictability as a significant strength. In a recent 4-4 draw with Manchester City, Palmer showcased his skills, almost scoring a sensational goal by dribbling through City's defense, only to be denied by an excellent Ederson save. Later in stoppage time, he confidently converted a penalty, securing a draw against his former club. Despite a minor disagreement, Raheem Sterling, among the senior players, has been Palmer's closest confidant at Chelsea, helping him settle in with playful jokes, integrating him into the team, and offering valuable career advice. Sterling's guidance has played a pivotal role in Palmer's extraordinary start to his Chelsea career. As Cole Palmer embarks on this new chapter in his career, his journey from Manchester City to Chelsea and now to the England senior team sets the stage for further growth and development. His experience at both club and international levels will undoubtedly shape his evolution as a player and contribute to the broader narrative of English football. The talent that whispered is suddenly making a lot of noise. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let us know in the comments what you think about Cole Palmer.